Good morning, world. Hey, folks, be safe. I got the word. I can't believe it. It makes sense, though, on YouTube. Why would these people be doing it? I don't know. What is wrong with these people? I have no idea. But it's sad. They ruined it for millions and millions and millions of people. Well, good morning, Izzy Rose. All it takes is a couple bad apples and they ruin it for the rest of us. Oh. So be safe on YouTube, folks. I think they're going to be coming out with a press release on it, how these people been scamming, scamming, witchery, sorcery, claiming they're divine. Uh, yeah, I didn't. I was hoping it was all fairy tales, but I guess it ain't. I guess it's pretty true and pretty evil stuff. But what can we do? But I got stuff to do today. I wanted to stop on here real quick before I had to go cut a yard. I'm waiting for it to dry. Good morning, Izzy Rose. The old saying is one bad apple makes a all bush bad. Yeah, I hope somebody would put BK in jail. If you haven't noticed, there's a bunch of them that are all connected. Not connected like mafia or anything. Connected in the bull crap, the drugs and all the bull crap that's been going on. And I hate to say it, some women. You know. And hey, be safe. That evil eye is going around again on YouTube. The evil eye. Yeah. Good morning, Kim Maple Syrup. But what can you do? I was watching Benny Keys the other day, Izzy, that you brought that up. And he was saying he used to be a big baller, moving massive amounts of drugs and stuff. I guess I was watching him the other day. He said something about Josh. I don't know if he was talking about the lab, but something about big money and drugs and everything. I don't know if that's true, but what the heck? I can't believe we're watching this on YouTube and these people are supposed to be crime fighters. Yeah, what have these people done to me on YouTube? I don't know. I was in perfect shape when I first got on YouTube. But I think it's all coming true finally, slowly but surely. The Lord is working through these witches and demons or sorcerers or whatever, one at a time. One at a time. But I got work to do today, thank God. And hopefully I can get out. It is chilly, but I got to cut this yard today and do some stuff. Make a couple bones. But I did see the Debbie Collar, they came out with a press release on that. And they have people of interest in that. Maybe it was the kids, maybe it was someone else, I don't know. Crazy world we live in, man. I can tell you that much. And I was always one of these persons where I didn't believe in any of this evil stuff. that people were talking about and everything. And, you know, I'm starting to find out it's true. I'm too old to care what people say about me. Well, it's not what they're saying about Yizzy Rose. It's the curses and the magic and the evil eye and everything they dump on you. Um, all their sicknesses and everything. Yeah, I imagine it's probably came from YouTube. I think they're probably right about that. And like I said, I was always one not to believe in that kind of stuff. But here's the thing. You 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 go into a chat and you don't know really what's going on, what them people are involved in. And if you're not careful, next thing you know, they consider you one of their sheep. And then the authorities start looking at that channel, and then they start going through everyone's name that's on that channel because they might be connected to these people. It might be a giant ring. It might be a lot of things. But I hate to say it, lady, it's starting to happen where uh, people might get hurt. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Lord has revealed these people to us on YouTube, and they're not actors and they are not models. They are not divine. They're evil people. They're claiming to be something they're not to try and protect the evil and what the way they live their lives. You know? Now I've been on YouTube for a while. I've watched a lot of people shove their evil and bull crap on us for many years now, and turn around the next day, wake up and act like nothing happened, and they're not the problem. It's everyone else. Now I've seen that for a long time, ladies. I don't know if you have, but I have. Where these people, you know, uh, just spew out a bunch of evil. Literally, you can feel it upon you. Uh, and it's like a releasing of the evil onto us. And then we release it back or whatever. It ain't ours. It ain't my sickness. It ain't my madness. It ain't my problem. But they push it on us, right? And when you really sit back and watch some of these things, I'm like, uh, what are we dealing with? You know, mass control of people or whatever? I don't know. What do you ladies think? I think the daughter got mad because the mom cut her off and she come back and got revenge, my opinion. Well, whose mother hasn't cut him off? Or father? It's no reason to kill him. Hello? Yeah. Who? No, I don't know her. Nope. No, I don't know him either. Nope. I have no idea who she is. I've never met her. I have no idea. I really don't care. It ain't my problem. No, no. Do what you got to do. I don't know. I don't really care. No, I don't give a crap. I don't care. Track them all down. I don't give a crap. It's obvious they're all connected somewhere down the line. Somewhere. I don't care. No, the more evil they pump out, all their secret societies and everything, and witchery and sorcery and burning candles and everything. I don't care. Track them all down. They gotta go. It's doing more damage to YouTube. Exactly. I understand. I understand. No, I got a yard to cut today. Yeah. All right. That sounds like a plan. Well, I agree. It should have been done a long time ago. All right. Call me if you get any other information or if you need anything. All right. Bye. All right. So, what do we do? I don't know. Sit back, pray to God. Hopefully, God saves us. But I do think that it might have been one of the kids, maybe. But I don't know. That's pretty tough to see. Hey, Swink, how you doing? Not much. We're just talking about be safe on YouTube. Bunch of crazy cuckoos. So, hey, you know what's on Sunday? I think, which I haven't seen in a long time. Interview with a vampire. And I think we're dealing with some vampires on YouTube. But yeah, Izzy Rose, I think maybe something's up. I don't know. They said they had in the press release that I watched. They said they had suspects, so it was more than just one. It's nuts. It is nuts, Slink. And what's sad is you know, uh, these people keep doing it. They just keep sending Eva. You know, it ain't mine. I don't want it. Give it to God, folks. I don't know why they're giving it to people. I keep telling them, if you guys got a problem, sickness, madness, curse, evil, whatever, then put it in God's hands. Don't be sending it all over YouTube with their, seances and pentagons in the middle of their front rooms, and they're all in there going, hey, chanting and everything, sacrificing kids and kidnapping kids. It's a mess. Um, my opinion. They're nuts. And there's nothing wrong with being nuts. There is, and you know what? The madness might have been put on them for the evil that they were doing and the curses and the witchery, sorcery stuff. I don't know. I thought this stuff died thousands of years ago, but here we are today, 2022, and we got to worry about sacrifices and seances. I hate that. Uh, Slink says I hate that some of them clearly milk missing kids cases for money. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it if some of them are trafficked. That whole Greeno thing that went down there, and a bunch of these people that were, you know, yeah, I think probably it was something pretty bad. Thank God. And I do want to thank God for another day today. Amen for that. And, you know, good God. I was watching the church channels, and I mentioned I watched this one person, and someone came into my chat. Don't be watching her. She's actually a witch, but she's using the. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a church channel. You know, how in the heck are you kidding me? You know, no. And then, as you watch it, I was like, holy crap. So, yeah, I mean, what are we doing? What is going on in the world? I don't know. That's why they say DW. Oh, good morning, DW. Izzy Rose. Oh my God. Just don't give them no views. Izzy. I know. I don't. What can I do? People calling me. What do you want me to do? I don't know these people. You know. I have no idea who these people are. And I seen that on YouTube though, with that one dude Harmon and Greeno. You know, just because I was in their chat, uh, they claimed that they knew me, and I'm like, I never met them dudes. I don't. They tried to suck innocent people down into their madness, and I was like, I'm not falling for that crap. I don't know who these dudes are. Matter of fact, we're looking for the dudes. You know, we're looking for them. A lot of people are looking for them dudes. You know, I don't know what to tell them. I don't know them. I don't care what happens. That whole Peel down there, down south. I have no idea who they are. I've never met them before in my life. Um, and they can keep doing what they're doing, but they are being hunted down one at a time, probably. I imagine the government's hot on them. What DW say? That's why they say don't mess with that dark stuff, because what you put into the universe comes back 10. Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm a movie channel. Music, man, song and dance, whatever, skits. I'm acting. These people ain't. They're really dabbling in that dark stuff, evil stuff. I'm watching people that, they're claiming they're divine, and I'm like, yeah, boy, this is unbelievable. You know, unreal. You're right, DW. Yeah, I don't care what people do spiritually, just as long as they're not hurting anyone. Yeah, well, they should have made it a law in America. You feel free to worship the Lord, but if you're going to be worshiping Satan, you got to go. DW, let's see here. BTW, new subscriber. Pendar, suggest your channel. Who's Pendar? Is she in the middle of a front room right now saying, burning cards and got a voodoo doll on me? No, I'm joking. Pendar's a nice lady. But the rest of these people, I don't know what to say. That were involved in all that crap. And I kept telling people, hey, don't be on people's panels that are suspect in crimes. And people just flock to them. They just flock to them like flies on crap. It's unreal. And the women love them. The more mad they are, the more crazy they are, the more truth that comes out that they're bad boys and evil people. The women just love it. And the men do too. It's the same thing with the women. You know? No, Pendar was here last night. She's cool. But I think what the professionals have been saying, you got to be careful on YouTube. These people, something's wrong with them. I don't know. I've seen perfectly people on YouTube, nothing wrong with them, perfectly fine. And the next day, you know, they'd have something go on in their chat or whatever, and the next day they just look like crap. I'm like, what? Like they got ran over by a Mack truck. What is going on? You know? I think somebody's been spreading their evil on YouTube. Slink is laughing his butt off. And we are tracking that witch, I'll tell you that much, and her channel and all the people that she claimed were hackers, and you don't want none of these people, you don't want none of this smoke. I'm like, oh, when we get a hold of her, it ain't gonna be good. You know? And these people are hackers, and as far as I'm concerned, terrorists, and the government's trying to talk me out of it. I'm like, they're effing terrorists. I don't care what color they are. They're terrorists. And pretty soon, if you don't do something about it, government, we're going to label them as demons and witches and sorcerers. And we'll go back to 1700s. And there'll be people laying all over, tied to posts, burning. And you're going to walk up on people and there'll be stakes in their hearts and everything. And you know, hey, this is a serious problem. You try and talk to the government. Hey, if you're not going to deal with it, the citizens will. And if that's the case, stay out of their way and let them do their jobs. You know, if it's madness and it ain't real, then get these people off of YouTube, because they're creating mass psychosis, mass delusion, whatever it may be. If it is evil, then let's get rid of this evil in America. Yeah, Izzy Rose, they are. They are. I don't care. You know how many people claim they know me? You say hi to someone in a chat and they think, and I'm not saying this about every channel. I'm saying it about the people that we've been tracking on YouTube. There are some great women in these chats, and there are some great channels, and there's some great dudes on YouTube. But I don't know these people. I don't know Greeno. I don't know any of these people. I don't know Sean Harmon. I don't know any of them that were involved in anything down there. But they tried to suck other people too, not only me into it, a lot of people. And they were like, good God, what is wrong with these people? They're nuts. Now the big talk is that, what's her name? Betty something. I don't know what her name is. I really don't care. But, you know, someone said check her channel out because she was on Greeno's channel, and she was on who else's channel? Ernie Shells. Just thick as peas. Just buddy and buddy for, I don't like, oh my God. Yeah, I think that's her name. I'm not sure, but just spewing out evil 24/7. You know, for a good year, I was, oh my God, just yelling, screaming, pumping out the evil. And I'm like, oh my God. And then they're telling people you don't want to mess with this guy and that guy. They're with me, and you just don't want to mess with these people. No, we're not going to mess with these people. The government has been told, don't mess with these people. You find them, take them out. They're bad, evil people. And I don't blame them. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. I have no idea who she is. I've never met these people in my life. Uh, but then again, the government did say, well, it's your name. You got a famous name. You got talent. You got stuff they want. They want this stuff from you. You know, they want to take it from you. They want to give you their bull crap, and they want to take your anointings and your things and everything. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get rid of them all. Of course, the government reassured me, you just can't do that. All right, then you better do it because, well, this is madness. No, not Betty Bullhorn. No, no, not Betty Bullhorn. Somebody that was associated with Greeno and all them down there. Nah, it was the Rothschilds. I'm having my coffee. I got to refill real quick. Yeah, Betty's a different Betty than the other Betty. But I'm seeing a lot of these people that came from her channel in other chats. Stingray, Dank, all these guys that are people that were thick as peas, with these people down there. And they gave themselves away by telling people don't mess with them. You don't want to mess with these people, and I'm not going to mess with them. That's why we got teens to mess with these people. It's evil. What do you want me to do about it? I didn't create this crap. I came on YouTube singing songs, smiling, having a great time, playing nothing but music. And I wouldn't doubt it if these people put fake reports out. If they had connections with the authorities, like they're saying, Greeno had a connection with the sheriffs and the police, I wouldn't doubt it if these folks actually put out fake warrants to keep people away from the truth of what was going on down there. Literally. Literally. Now, I don't know if it's true, but it's starting to look like it's true. It's a bunch of evil. I don't know. I'm not getting involved in it. I watched her one day and she was yelling and screaming all day, telling people, trying to convince them that she is not a child trafficker. She's not this, that, this, that. She went absolutely bonkers. I was like, oh my God, what happened? And then I found out, I was like, holy crap, are you kidding me? And I imagine, Greeno, they probably, I imagine them Delphi guys down there are talking like, singing like canaries. All for chicks, subs, and money. Nah, I would believe it. Slink. Yeah, Betty apparently said Dank was her stalker. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I think she, because other videos I've seen, she said all these guys work for her. Danks, all kinds of people, Stingray, all kinds of dudes were on her channel that she. I'm like, we got a small problem here. And then she started threatening people, and then she started showing weapons on her channel. I'm like, oh, they're gonna hunt all these dudes down. Yeah, it's sad but true. I couldn't believe it either. I was like, I don't know what, and I don't know, not to change the subject. Go ahead, Izzy. It's fine. Did she read you cards yet? No, I'm not. I'm no Slink. No. Uh-uh. And I did some research on this card reading stuff, and I'm like, oh God. I've been watching the card reading channels. Let me see what Izzy Rose says. Not to change the subject, but did you see all the bleep they put Jose through? It wasn't even the right Jose. I know it was. Hey, you try and help these people, but they flock to their channel, like that, like Betty, whatever her name is. I forget her last name, but every channel she was on, she was on all these channels, and they were all on her panel, and I'm like, there's a connection there, you know, there's a connection there, and yeah, Jose, he supposedly died, but they weren't sure that it was another Jose, and all this crap. Boy, they really did themselves in, you know. Yeah. Oh well, he. I imagine he did try faking his death with a. It was a bigger. It's a big ring. It's a big gang, folks. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got no. I got nothing to lose. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know these people. So just because you're in their chat or you're a sub to their channel, these people think you're, associated with them and best friends and everything. I'm like, no, no, I'm just doing my job as a United States citizen and a YouTuber. I watch channels, you know. But I think most of them they create their viewers. They create their own madness, you know. And then you ask them, "Are you acting? Is this act? Oh no, this is real. Okay, I just want to make sure that we get this documented. That you're not making a movie. You're not acting. You're not. That this is really how you folks are in real life. So we want to get that documented. Uh, that they're not acting. They're not an acting channel. They're not a drama channel. That's what they are. You know. No, I didn't know she read cards, Slink. I don't know. I've been watching it, but I'm starting to find out that people are saying it's a form of talking to spirits. And the Bible says right in it, do not dabble in these things. And I was like, hey, I don't know. But what do I know? I'm just an idiot with a guitar and sing and dance. What kind of I don't know. Let's see what Izzy says. That's questionable about Jose believing alive or gone to heaven. I don't know. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Did he fake his own death and did the boob scoot boogie on out? We don't know. Why did he throw his phone away? Why did he in the ocean? Why did he? I don't know. That all could have been lies that everybody was telling. To pinpoint it on Jose to take the heat off of the white boys and women that were doing it. And we did see that. Don Wells claiming it was the Mexican mafia and all that stuff that might have took Summer or did something bad to her and everything. And we've seen that in the Delphi case too, where they were claiming that it was the Italian, the syndicate, the mafia that did it. Then they were claiming that it was the Spanish, some kind of cartel. And then they were claiming it was a gang. And then finally they all came out and got caught on camera saying they belonged to some club or gang. It was everybody else but the people that were down in Delphi. So, and then Greeno comes out with this giant thing that his mother was killed, and his family started killing people because they killed his mother. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Um, they were just told on themselves and didn't even realize it. They don't give two shots about what they did to Jose. No, they don't. I don't even know. And like you said, we don't even know if Jose's alive or dead. Could have been the wrong Jose. But not too many people are listening. They were too Jose, that live down there by Candace. One lived with Candace, the other was married to someone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We're seeing a lot of mad stuff on YouTube. A lot of bad people, a lot of bad things going on. Well, I can't. There ain't nothing I can do about it. There ain't nothing we can do about it, folks. You got to put it in God's hands and the governments and let them deal with it. I don't care. They can track them all down. I really don't care. I don't know these people. You know, I don't hang out with people like that. So they can track them all down. I really don't care. They can say they all know me from here to kingdom come. I really don't care. You know, I hang out with people like that are in my chat right now. But then again, we don't know who these people are. We've never met them. We hang out with them in chats. We talk. You get to know them. But personally, we've never met. You know, never talked over the phone or anything. But what do I think's going on? I think we're seeing a massive cartel that is trying to blame. Either it's cartel trafficking ring that's trying to blame everybody underneath the sun but themselves. You know, I don't know. We got people, government calling, saying these people stole your. You were right on what was going on. You solved the case, but these people came in before you and solved it and tracked them. They were watching my channel and everything. That's how they did it. And sure, they might have collected the money. I don't care. I wasn't in it for the money. I was in it to find out what kind of a sick idiot would kill little two girls in Delphi, Indiana. And only because we got children here. You know, I got kids, grandkids. That's really the only reason I was watching it. It wasn't no one even knew that there was $360,000 reward in the Delphi case. You know, we were shocked when they came out and said, "Well, there's a $360,000 uh, reward for the case," and that makes sense of why these people did what they did. They created the problem, and then they turned around and said they knew exactly what happened and collected the money or tried to solve the case. Yeah, yeah. I'm not blaming myself. I'm not wanted, Raphael. You know, I know what you're saying. You just said something that you done take to heart, Johnny. Blame everybody but yourself. I don't know. You got to be a wanted man. You got to have done something horrible. Uh, to be wanted like that, you know. I don't know. What do you how do you explain? I don't know. But if you read the Bible, well, I just watch the Bible on YouTube, all the scriptures and everything. But if you read the Izzy Rose says, but if you read the Bible, the whole Bible, it said God gives people gifts. Some of us for bad, some use it for good. Exactly, Izzy. And I've had a couple of the church channels that I've been watching saying, uh, don't keep your anointing secret because these people and the devil will take it from you. And that's, I think, what's been going on. You know, they want us to live by the Bible, right? But then when we say, okay, it's time for the fiery sword, then they say, what do they say? It ain't real. It's all made up. It's not real. Which one is it, folks? Is it the fiery sword of truth that's going to swing in America, or is it not real and these people are just gangbangers, mafia, trafficking children, kiddie porn people that uh, if you get too close to them, they'll end up killing you or possibly, we don't know. All we are is innocent subs and viewers, you know. We don't know. Izzy Rose says, written you why men were dumped and farted. I don't know. Did I fart? If I did, my apologies. Izzy said, but no, not too many people are listening. All right, I got that. Izzy said, there's a few channels I like to go to as soon as they start talking about the money crap. I'm out. Yeah. You Chuck promised his car, but he never delivered. Oh, yeah. I don't know. What are we seeing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what these people got themselves into. I don't know what they were before I started watching their channels. For all we know, it's true what they're saying. And it's a bunch of evil and witchery, sorcery, and voodoo and whatever. Okay. Then let's deal with it. Let's deal with it like they did back in the olden days, which I wasn't around, so I don't know what to do. I wasn't around when they created all this crap. I wasn't even on Earth. Now, why wouldn't I sub to Dave's channel? Why wouldn't I? Yeah, either there's two Levines and they both got a tattoo on each arm, and when they're together, when the Levine brothers are together, the tattoo links up and they morph into Superman. Not trying to brag, but I've not had a ticket in all my life, and I don't have no record at all. Izzy, thank God for you. I haven't had a ticket in a long time either. But what's going on? I don't know. Evil. We've tracked what channels the evil has come from. Now, the only question is, and the phone calls I keep getting is, what do we do? Do we How do we deal with it? I don't know. We could put it in God's hands, but God might not be here on earth right now. I don't know. Do do we do the citizens of America take it into their own hands? Which a lot of people have been saying, you know, there's going to come a time where the American people are going to take it into their own hands if the government is not going to do their jobs. You know, uh, what do you do? What can you say? What can you do? DW says you can definitely brag about not having a ticket. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did get a ticket probably about 6 years ago, 5 years ago. I was up in Camden, Michigan. Uh, um, at a thrift store they got up there. And I don't know if it was a rolling meth lab or someone cut the catalytic converter off somebody's car, but um, I was getting high, and I was 45 miles an hour or 50. I think it was 45 or 35. So I started passing the car before the 35-mile-an-hour zone came up, and just as I was passing the car, I was probably doing 45, and I was getting into the other lane, and I came down the hill. And as soon as I came over that hill, I started slowing down, but not fast enough. And there was old Smokey sitting right there in Camden, Michigan, right there at the Ace Hardware store, tucked away. And boom, he got me, man. He's like, it's 35 through there, and this is my town, and you ain't going to be speeding through here. And we got all these people coming through here. And I was like, yes, sir. He gave me my ticket, and I was on my way. And I told him, hey, I come up here, I shop the thrift stores and the antique stores and everything. And I'll make sure, sir, that I will set my cruise control when I come through this town. And he said, yes, sir. You might want to do that. And he said, another thing, we got a lot of people coming in and out of here because there's a cannabis dispensary in Camden. And I'm like, there is? Really? Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of them. I'm like, really? I didn't even see them. I was at the thrift store. But I had to pay 100 and something bucks for that ticket. I think I was doing 35 or 40, 45 and a 30. I think it was, or 35 or whatever. Yeah. Izzy Rose, not saying that this is the end of the world, no. But it does say people are going to be killing each other really bad around the world. And God's going to come out here and he's going to swoop all that up. Now, hopefully he does. I didn't say that. I don't know what she's talking about. Hold on. Maybe one day you will take personal responsibility for yourself, Johnny. I did. Hey, I've made mistakes, but I'm not a killer. I'm not a kidnapper. I'm not a raper. I'm not nothing but an idiot. You know, uh, I take responsibility for everything I did. Of course, I have a disability, but I'm not the one they're looking for. And if they are, they finally realize that we got nothing on them. I think they're finally starting to realize that these people lied. Why? They wanted money. They thought I was a big time person, famous name, which I am because I'm one of God's kids. But they thought all this stuff came out with all this bull crap. And we tracked it to these YouTube channels. And they gave out false information. I wouldn't doubt it if they made fake police reports. I wouldn't doubt it if they made fake warrants, being that old Greeno and Ernie Shell are supposedly linked to the police and bounty hunters and all this stuff. I would not doubt it if they actually created fake information and put it through the police data. And yeah, yes, police computers are hacked all the time, folks. So is Google. So all this crap, if they ain't got video, stone cold proof, DNA stone cold proof video of someone doing the crime, then they got nothing. And that's pretty much what this hearsay crap, a lot of innocent people have gone to jail for what? Hearsay. No evidence, nothing, just somebody said something. Yeah. I did thank the cop when he gave me that ticket. I said, "Sir, thank you for the ticket." I said, "Usually I don't drive that fast. Uh, as you can see, this is not a hot rod that I'm driving. It's a sedan. You know, it's not built for speed." And and I did explain to the cop why I was speeding. I was passing a vehicle because the carbon or the smell that was coming from behind that vehicle. I told him, I said, "I don't know if it had a Cadillac converter on it or what, but the smell was so bad." I was getting high off of the fumes, the gas fumes. So I went around him. He did let me explain it. And he did say that there's a lot of that going around, people cutting Cadillac converters off of cars. And then the people can't afford a Cadillac converter. So they just run straight pipe. And I'm like, man, I sat there for about a half hour talking to the dude. Man, I didn't have nothing to hide. It's not like I was on the lam. If I was on the lam, he would have took me in right there. If I had any outstanding warrants for anything, they would have took me in. And then last year I got pulled over right here in town. I was doing 40 in a 35 or 40. I was doing 40 in a 30-mile-an-hour zone or something, 25-mile-an-hour zone. And they pulled me over again, took my license, ran my name and everything. And I thank that cop too for that. I did thank him for that. Yeah. But I guess from what he's saying, I was like, hey, I thought it was 35 through here. And he said, yes, it was, but it's grown so much that we changed the speed limit. It's actually 25 through there. And you were doing 40. And I was like, well, I thought it was 35. You're going to write me up for 5 miles over? And he said, no, it used to be 35. It ain't no more. It's 25 through here because we got the school coming, got the stuff here. And I was like, I didn't see that. So he gave me a warning on that one. I did not get a ticket. He was real cool too about it. But I got a yard to cut. I'm waiting for the grass to dry, morning dew on the grass. You have nothing better to do than be detained for a half hour. There ain't nobody detaining me right now. You can pass a urine test, hair test, but not a blood test. I don't know. I really don't care. Like I said, I don't know. YouTube has gone to hello in the basket. Oh, yeah, sure has, Izzy. It sure has. That is all a cop is good for, generating revenue. No, I was speeding. I didn't know that they changed the speed limit there. And I came through there doing 40 miles an hour, and I thought it was 35. Then he did pull me over. He took my license, registration, insurance. And then he came back to the car after he ran my license, uh, gave me all my information back, and then told me, you were doing 40 in a 25 or whatever it was. And I was like, I thought it was 35 through here. I've been here a while. He said, yeah, we changed it. So he gave me a warning on it. And believe me, when I go through that area now, I make sure I'm watching. Yeah, they are DW. A lot of them are hackers. You don't have to mention names. A lot of them are hackers. Ernie should be in a nut house, but in my opinion, a lot of these people that I've been watching actually have characters of falling into serial killers. Uh, their character is real. It's a fine line of a serial killer. DW said, I don't want to drop names, but I heard one of these crime scammers is a hacker. Say they do hacking, which actually means they are a vigilant or digitally attacked everyone that point out their scams. I know, DW. You're right about that. Izzy Rose, I agree. Preferably before he hurts himself or others. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them are. Yeah. Well, like I said, this whole thing going on with Greeno and all these people in this what's her name? Betty, whatever her name is. Uh they just all I did was watch the people that I thought were suspect in this whole thing down there in Delphi, you know, and the Summer Wells case. Hold on a minute, I got to go to the bathroom. I drink too much coffee. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Let me see here. Izzy Rose, I agree. Probably Slink says BK is worse than Shell. I don't know. Here I am just watching all these. I'm just doing my job, man. I'm just doing my job as a YouTuber. That's it. I don't belong to any organizations. I don't belong to any gangs or anything. I'm just doing my job as a United States citizen and watching YouTube channels. And mainly, some of these channels are really good. And you know what gets me is these people pump out their whole life story to the detail. And then you turn around and you start talking about it, and they try and get you sued for slander. I'm like, what slander? You were on screen screaming your head off for the past year. Literally, full year, screaming your head off, pumping out all kinds of evil. You know, and then one day they just wake up and their whole demeanor and their whole life is different, ain't it? The whole thing, their whole demeanor, everything is all different. And then the evil comes back to them. Everyone's like, send that crap back to that channel. We don't want it. And then they get mad again because it's like people seeing through, hey, we just witnessed you for a good year, 2 years, pumping out all kinds of crap, releasing the evil upon us. And we were innocent people, just viewers and subs. And really, to be honest with you, I got nothing against these people. I got no beef with these people. You got to know somebody to have a beef with them. And I don't know these people. You got that right about BK. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I don't know BK. And when I first started watching and everybody was abbreviating his name and saying BK, I thought they were talking about Burger King, the hamburger place. Really, everyone, BK. I'm like, man, leave Burger King alone, you idiots. They take Burger King away, we're going to be stuck with that clown hamburger. No. But then they explained to me, no, BK is abbreviation for Benny Keys. I'm like, who the heck's Benny Keys? Blood Money. Oh, this is Blood Money. I got to see this. I got to check this out. Yeah, I actually thought they were talking about Burger King. I really did. Leave Burger King alone. And then I found out it was BK, but Benny Key. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, these idiots. I thought they were trying to attack Burger King. When I first started watching this crime crap, I had no idea who any of these people were. Everyone's like, hey, you watch this guy? I'm like, no. I play music, sing songs, do skits. Yeah, DW. Tell them, leave the Whopper alone. That's what I was. What the F is going on? BK. I'm looking up for Burger King. Typing in there, what is going on? Why are these people talking about Burger King? That's what I thought. I'm not going to lie, DW. I'm going to be the first one to admit. That's actually what I thought. I thought it was a hamburger war between the clown and Burger King. But, you know how I'm very naive. Now we can talk about Johnny, why he's not here. Sure, talk all you want. They ain't got nothing on me. Of course, they can create fake information. If you can get information off a computer and a phone, then you can put fake data on that phone or computer system or whatever. I don't care. You can talk about me all day. Really give a crap. I've already been attacked by these people. I've been attacked by Greeno's fan club, the Harmon fan club, the whole Delphi thing that I just went into their chats and said, turn yourselves in. Some of them blocked me. Some of them said, "What's wrong with you? Nuts? No, turn yourselves in. You got warrants." And that's what I did. And shoot, I didn't even have to I didn't even know who Harmon was. He came into my channel, and then I recognized who he was. He was on whose channel? Anthony Greenhouse. Yeah. With who? That Betty lady. And they were all thick as thieves. She was telling them guys to come visit her and everything. Hang out here. You can hang out with me for a while. And I was like, nah, this is great. Yeah, I didn't even know who Benny Keys was because at that time I was into the Delphi case because I live out here. So I was watching that. I didn't even know who BK was at that time till somebody said, "Are you watching the Summer Wells case?" And I was like, "Yeah, I heard something about that. I think she's a little girl missing or something like that." And then I started watching the Summer case, and then I found out who BK was. But before that, I actually thought it was Burger King. That's how dumb I am. DW, that's how dumb I am. I thought it was Burger King. I'm like, what in the F are they trying to do? Burger King, what'd they do? Give some bad hamburgers out, some people dying or what? I thought it was Burger King. BK did, and now he's going after other creators. He's going after everybody. I stay out of his way. I don't want these people smoke or whatever the heck they call it. I don't want their evil. I don't want their curses. I don't want their little voodoo dolls. Slink said, LMFAO. That's what some call him. What? Burger King? Slink? I don't know. Call me? Oh, yeah. People call me an idiot all the time. It's not new. Oh, Benny? I got no beefs with Benny. He is funny, but something's up. Something very fishy. Something's up with all these creators down there down south. They're all connected or whatever to each other. It's just madness. It's like a gang. It's like I keep trying to tell people. It's literally if you live in a bad neighborhood and you walk out the door, you hear gunshots, you hear people screaming, rapes, murders. It's no different than YouTube. Uh, People are like, no, this is YouTube. I'm like, no, it's the streets. It's gangs, mafias, organizations, traffickers, porno, dude. All on YouTube. There ain't no change in it. Keep beating the Burger King stuff into the ground. I don't know. Burger King. That I'm Raphael. I'm being honest. I'm being honest with you. I didn't know they abbreviated Benny Kings. I thought BK was Burger King. I'm just being honest with people. I didn't even know what the LOL meant. I had to ask people, what's LOL? And that's laugh out loud. I'm like, well, why didn't you just write laugh out loud? They're like, because it's abbreviation. Instead of typing it out, I'm like, well, what's this mean? GTSY. They're like, are you kidding me? I'm like, no, I'm new to this crap. I don't talk English. Well, GTSY is good to see you. I'm like, well, what the? I didn't know what these abbreviations were. So, of course, yeah, good to see you. I didn't know. Here I am. I'm an idiot. I play guitar. Don't ask me to do anything. You want a movie skit? Yeah. You want something madness, crazy? Sure. But you start abbreviating things. I was lost. Goddamn Burger King. I'm searching all over it. Oh my God, they burn it down. It's the only hamburger joint we got compared to the Clown. These people they're sick. Leave the king alone. But then I found out it was BK. Benny Keys. Blood money. Yeah. Izzy, what's so funny? Me? I know. I didn't know these things. Now I'm starting to catch on. LMFAO must mean laugh my bleepity bleep bleep off. All right, now I'm catching on to this stuff. Yeah, I'm catching on to it. I didn't know some of these people do nothing but abbreviate, and I'm sitting here ripping my hair out trying to figure out what in the heck are they talking about. It took some good women in other chats to explain to me what all this abbreviation crap was. Bingo, you got it. Yeah, I know I'm starting to figure it out, but I was like, I'm sitting there scratching my head, go, what is that? Oh my God, it sounds horrible. What these people do. And I get the same reaction as Izzy Rose, a bunch of laughing. Are you that dumb? Yes. I've been telling you folks. I got a disability. Yeah, I'm that dumb. Why would I lie about it? Yes, if I stood up, people would throw tomatoes at me. You're right. They probably would. I really don't care. But I don't know. All I did was track the evil. I found the evil. Now it's up to the government to do away with the evil, or Jesus or God or whatever. And here's the bottom line. This whole time we've been watching these people, and they claim they're just innocent people, but now the truth is coming out. And I think we're starting to see some of these people as actual serial killers and traffickers and all kinds of crap. Not me. It ain't me saying that. It's actually the government now coming out and saying that. And I can remember uh, the Delphi case. That was all over the news out here when that happened. And I was at the Delphi case watching it from the beginning pretty much because I lived out here. So these people came on and they just deceived the people. Fake videos, fake. These folks even called the police on people, and there was no evidence that these people were anything. Each week, someone else was the suspect, and I was like, oh my God. And then the whole thing with Greeno threw everybody for a loop, and then the people that were connected to Greeno, Harmon and Betty, whatever her name is, and all these. I'm like, holy crap. The government must have been right, because Sheriff Carter did come out and say in that press release, people are going to be shocked when they find out what you folks have been doing. And we've been watching you folks. And, it's a power game. It is. I think Doug Carter hit it right on the button. It is a power game, a power trip between these idiots and the police. I thought that, everyone's like, it's a power trip with this guy. It ain't with me. I can turn YouTube off and I can give two craps who lives and dies. It ain't a power trip with me. But it was, you can see it. It was with these other creators that were involved in the Delphi case. It was a power trip. Greeno said the police took his phone. I don't think the police ever took his phone. Whose phone was in the Wabash River out there down south? We're going to find out. We're going to find out, folks. I think these people are very bad people, and they got caught. And a lot of them changed the names on their YouTube stuff. Even though I'm still sub to their original one, all they did was change the name. So people are looking for a certain person, but it ain't coming to their channel, their original channel. It comes to something else and they can't find it. But we are going to see what all this madness is. It could be laugh out loud or love a lot. Yeah. Well, no, it can't because LOL, there's no A in it. Wouldn't it be LAL for love a lot? I don't know. You're asking an idiot. I have no idea, Izzy Rose. I wish I did know all this stuff. I need a good woman to show me all this stuff. This is an abbreviation, you know. Okay. I knew that, but I didn't know. LOL. I was like, what the heck is that? I don't know. I think most of these people probably took advantage of me because I'm slow. I got a disability and I'm new to YouTube and the crime community. And they were like, hey, here's a sucker we can pin everything on. And I was like, hey, I might be dumb, but I'm from Chicago. You know, and don't mess with me because you never know. The stupidest person on earth might be the most powerful thing around here. And they were like, you're an idiot. And I was like, I'll be the first one to say I am an idiot. And I actually got documentation to prove I'm an idiot from the state. People still don't believe me. I'm like, no, I got a disability, man. I had it since I was my accident when I was a younger lad. Yeah, I got proof. I learn each day, and that's I used to be good at guitar, but I had another accident uh, years ago, and I had to relearn how to play guitar. But I and people just love to. You suck at everything. Oh, all right, I suck at everything. You know, whatever. If that's what you say, okay. Yeah, it don't bother me. I keep going on. If I wake up tomorrow and I got 0 subs, I'll still be on YouTube. There ain't no doubt about it. Why? Because it helps me deal with stress, craziness. It really ain't good for me because I fall in love with every single woman that I watch. I'm a sucker for a woman. That's my downfall. And they knew it. And they knew it. Getting drunk and doing backflips off the water tower accident. No, I didn't jump off the water tower. I rolled a dune buggy about 15 years ago. My first accident was I was 12, I think. 10 or 12. Uh, Climbing a cliff, and it wasn't a cliff, it was a man-made giant mountain because they were clearing a whole farm field out and they were putting in a new subdivision, so they had to dig the whole subdivision, the whole ground out, uh, to get it structurally and put gravel in. They did all kinds of stuff, but they had to remove all that dirt, and they just piled it and piled it and piled. It was probably 3-4 stories tall, and that's where everybody went and rode their dirt bikes, but it was a sheer cliff on each end. And at a young age, we climbed it, and I almost got to the top, but then I fell. No, I wasn't drunk and I wasn't high. I don't know. They keep trying to say I'm some kind of a druggie or something. No, no, I was perfectly sober when it happened both times. My first accident when I was younger, and then I've been in a couple car accidents, but not me driving. Someone else was driving. You know, I was just a passenger along with the road, along with the ride. I don't know. I don't know why Raphael keeps thinking I'm a drunk. I quit drinking 25, 30 years ago, and I'm not going back. Oh, I love not waking up with a headache and vomiting all over the place. And the only reason I did do drugs is because of my concussion and everything to kill the pain, you know, and drink. That's mainly why I did drink. I couldn't handle the pain, man. But like I said, hey, I can admit I got a disability. And I even asked some of these people in their chats or whatever, do you have a disability or something? You know, I always ask, when they're acting wrong, are you on medication or do you have a disability or something like that? Just to make sure. So, yeah, it's crazy stuff, but the sun is out, and I think I'm going to go here and cut some grass here shortly. I got to put my sweatpants on. It is a little nippy out. All right, I had to put my sweatpants on and get my work shoes instead of wearing my Air Jordans to cut grass. Yes, it could be love a lot. LOL could mean love a lot. There's I guess there's all kinds of abbreviation. Who knew? Who knew? Abbreviations. Hold on a minute. I'm going to check outside to see if it warmed up at all. It's supposed to be 60 something degrees today. Boy, what a beautiful day out today. It is so calm out, and it really ain't too chilly. It's warming up, and it looks like the grass is starting to dry. So I'm probably going to go here shortly in a couple minutes and cut that yard and get it over and done with. And I don't, for the record, I don't know any of these people. If these people came to me and wanted me to help them, would I help them? I don't know. I would listen to their troubles, but I ain't God. And I'm not the government anymore. Yes, DW, thank you for stopping in. Thank everybody for stopping in. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know any of these people. Benny Keys don't seem as bad as what's his name, Shell or Greeno or any of them or Harmon. But I don't know. I don't know these people. Uh, I don't know their history or past. Ah, you folks probably know them more than me. And what are we seeing on YouTube? We're seeing a lot of these people that were drama madness channels and broke away from them channels, almost like a cult, and created their own channels. And they are the same as the people that they were in the first chat, like Natasha Cooper, right? I still sub to Natasha Cooper's crime channel. Right? But what am I seeing? I'm seeing people that were in her community for I don't know how many years. And they broke off and started their own channels. And by golly, they're just like they were, like Natasha was. And I'm not saying nothing bad about Natasha Cooper, but it was like a Branch Davidian, and it broke off of this one channel. Boom, and you got all this madness. Just do this, and the money will come in. Act like a total man. I think they script a lot of it behind scenes or whatever. Some of it is not scripted. I don't know. Yes, Izzy Rose, be safe. Same thing with DW, Slink, all these people. Where are they coming from? I imagine they're coming from that channel that was associated with Harmon Greeno. Possibly Natasha Cooper and other channels. It's an organization, folks. They all might be connected with stuff, so we'll leave it up to the government and God to deal with it. I ain't got time. I got a yard to cut. I got a life to live. And I'm like Metallica. Come at me with what you got. But don't you be whining and crying on YouTube when I come at you with what I got. And I can guarantee you what I got is unbelievable. But You know, I can be just like them. I could be just like these YouTubers. You know, I could be just like them. And like I keep telling them, you know, be careful who you mess with because you might mess with somebody that you think is an idiot and ain't got no connections or nothing, but yet that person might be one of the most powerful people in this country. Capabilities of taking your whole bloodline out. You know, they don't keep that in their mind. They think they're all gang. I belong to the Crips, the Bloods, the LLC, Double OG. I don't care what you belong to. I belong to an organization that are madmen. It designs some of the biggest powerful weapons and chemicals and madness on earth. You know, then they shut up, Roka. What? We can play their games. You know, no, I don't know anybody that's, you know, designs chemicals or weaponry or anything, but we can play their games like they do. You know, don't mess with me. You know, crypt or whatever. But you know, it's madness. I don't want nothing to do with it. Uh, no, I'm not pounding the dang table. I'm not going to break my own stuff doing movie skits or anything like that. I dang it. I almost broke this table. Thank God I didn't. But you know, it's all an act to them, and I try and tell these people one day you're going to run across somebody that ain't acting. They're really nut jobs, and they'll actually stalk you, hunt you down. Some of these people will take out your whole family. I mean, the, the truth. They wanted the truth. We gave them the truth. They can't handle the truth. They cannot phantom that this is actually going. It's like Uncle Ted. I've been watching Uncle Ted for years. Uncle Ted Nugent. You know, I've been watching him for a long time. He's right. How could this be happening? Thugs and boots and everything. You know, they're tearing our country apart. Yeah, he's right. He's definitely right. How could this be happening? You know, I agree with Uncle Ted on that. I'm in his chat all the time. I agree with him. How could this be happening in our country? Why is something not being done about this? You know, all the evil and bullcrap they've been throwing at me and my channel and everything, you know. Why? I don't know. I must have struck a nerve. I must have got too close to the truth or something. It's the only explanation. Yeah. But I mean, it's the only it's the only explanation. And I don't blame anybody. I really don't. The things that happened in my life happened for a reason, I guess. I don't know. I dealt with the cards that the Lord and this world and this country gave me. I dealt with them, you know. I dealt with the cards that were given to me. I'm still alive. I'm not in the greatest shape, but I'm still alive. I'm not in prison. I haven't killed anybody. I'm not in no trafficking ring, killer, drug dealer, or anything like that. So I played the cards that they gave me and they lost. And now they're pissed. And I really don't care. You know, I don't care. You know, am I going to hunt any of these people down? No, that ain't my job. My job is to watch the evil, track the evil, and that's about it. As a United States citizen, that's it. I'm going to continue to make my movie skits and sing my songs and cover songs and write songs and comedy. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. And I'm going to report on the bull crap that we're seeing on YouTube. And I'm actually so wrapped up into this. where I'm actually going, where do these people work? If these people that we're listening to on YouTube have anything to do with national security, biological stuff, anything, we're going to track them. We have to track them. We want to know where they work. Do they work at any oil refinery, any pipelines, anything? Just why? So they don't sabotage it. That's why. These people are that nuts. I know the government's going, holy, are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. You want me to run this country, I can keep it safe. I can make sure our children go to school, they learn, and they're safe. Anyone that comes around that school that even has an inkling of a weapon or anything are automatically taken out right away. We can make it safe. What we can't do is determine who's lying and who's telling the truth. Yeah, we can make this country real safe, but then we will have to go against the constitutional people and the Freedom Act and all this, as they're raping and pillaging your kids, and it's a diversion. So I really don't care. Listen. I've lost everything. You understand? My house, my land, my trucks, my cars that I worked for. No one gave it to me. And I lost everything over an operation, child support, everything. Wiped your whole life out. A gift from God. Turned out to be a nightmare. So I really don't care anymore. I'm not a bad guy. And our system is broke. And it is designed for these rich people and these models and everything. I'm a model. I can give two craps, lady. I really can give two craps. I'm this. I don't care. You're still being watched for things. So, I really don't care. And that's how they got away with mass madness on YouTube. Thank God we don't have this trouble in rock and roll and R&B and country music and classic rock. We're starting to pinpoint where this evil and the madness and the death is coming from. In the entertainment business, we're starting to see it. We're starting to see where the death is actually being made. We're starting to see these crime channels that are connected to these organizations and being paid. And some of these women are afraid for their lives. And it ain't slander when you folks put it all out on public domain. And these people are trying to sue all kinds of people. I'm like, you got nothing. You got nothing. Slander? No. You got a bunch of people that are trying to make money. So what do? They're trying to make it where, let's make an example. Don Wells. Don Wells is already crying. He can't do nothing. He can't work. He can't do anything. His whole life's ruined. And he can't do nothing. I wouldn't doubt it. They probably do. They probably did. But if Don Wells didn't put that information out, that he owed 50 grand, that he was part of some Mexican cartel or whatever, then there would have been nobody hounding him. They created the madness and they made money off of it with GoFundMe, Snapchats, Chitty Chitty Bang Bangs, and Willy Wonka chocolate bars. They made the money off of it, not me. I'm not the criminal. No. No, I'm not going to pound the table before I break something. No, I'm not going to break anything. That was a skit. I was waiting for my trolls to come in to pull that skit yesterday because I knew that something, they would say something to that was not right. And boom. And I did it. It was a powerful scene. It was all staged or planned to prove that that's what I do. I'm not a killer. I'm not a rapist. I don't traffic kids or whatever. I don't sell drugs. I don't run guns. Uh, you know, uh, yeah, it was all staged. No, I'm not breaking anything of mine, Raphael. Raphael, why don't you get on camera and break something of yours? I don't want to break anything of mine. I had to work for everything I got twice. I worked, lost it, and now I'm rebuilding again. Half of the stuff I own right now, except for my car, is pawn shop stuff and garage sale and estate sales that I got cheap. Hey, I ain't afraid of being poor because I was born poor. And a lot of people can't deal with being poor after having a house, a land, a home, cars. My whole life has been scammed from me or whatever. I don't know. But it's my fault because I let these people put me in a haze. I let these people curse me and put spells on me and run me through the dirt, whatever. And it's no big deal. It ain't about me. Really, it's about the kids that are missing, the kids that are been hurt and dead or whatever. It's about people that, I don't know. It's not about me. This world does not revolve around me. And that's okay with me. Believe me. And believe me, I'm going to tell you folks one thing, and believe this when I say it. The more money you got, believe me, the more people lie about what you are, and the more people want to scam you. And when you got a lot of money, you got to keep your eye on it, because if you don't keep your eye on it, these people steal it right from you. Right. The bank will steal it from you. Literally, the bank. Somebody taught me, keep an eye on your books. Well, I'm not smart, and you go after them for 1 penny. Even the bank can't argue with a bank that's protected by the government and everything. No, you're missing 1 penny out of that account. You question and have them bring up everything. And the bank is not protected by crap. Even the banks will steal from you if they can and get away with it. So someone was teaching me that even if it's a penny, you want all your records, you want them to go through everything and find that penny. A penny is a penny. I didn't know at the time that the money miser was teaching me how to deal with money. I don't give a crap what you are. Oh, that's so sad. You got my money? I feel for your condolences, but you best have my money. The money miser taught me. Oh, ain't that sad? That sucks. I feel for you. Here's $5. Now where's my 50,000? You best have my money. That's what happens when the money miser teaches you how to deal with money. This guy used to walk into the bank. I'm missing 3 cents. You people better find it real quick for 3 pennies. I was like, holy crap. 3 cents? You're going to go crazy. 3 cents is 3 cents. You pull up every transaction, everything, you find my 3 cents. Yeah, that's what happens when the money miser teaches you how to watch your money. Oh, that's so sad. You need a transplant, whatever. I don't give a crap. Where is my money? So I don't know. I choose not to live like that, but there are people in the world that live like that. 3 cents, I can give 2 crap. I give that to the gas station people out here I buy a pack of cigarettes and there's 3 cents over. I'm like, keep it or throw it in the change thing for someone else that might need it. And I'm poor. At 3 cents, I throw it away. I give it to I go to McDonald's or whatever, a restaurant, and they have that little thing, donate for the kids, LSR or whatever, MS or whatever. I throw money, and I'm poor. And here I am throwing pennies and stuff and nickels into donating things, and I don't know.
We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message and thank you for calling.
Leave a message, LaGrange County. They never leave a message. They don't want me to catch them on recording that they're harassing me. Raphael, 99 cents is hell of a lot cheaper than $1. But Raphael, I'm not joking. This one guy that was trying to show me the works, that's how he was. If he got a bank statement and there was 1 penny missing, he would actually go up to the bank and say, "You guys owe me a penny." And they'd be like, "What are you talking about?" And he would actually, I want you to bring up every transaction, every deposit until you find me my 1 penny. I was like, holy crap, this guy's. And then they would tell me, hey, listen, if these idiots can make $1 off of you or a penny, they will. And I'm like, it's a bank though. Yeah, they steal too. Yeah. It's like, holy crap. Yeah, that's how people live in our world, in our country, on the earth. I don't know. I got things to do. Raphael said 99 cents is a hell of a lot cheaper than $1. Sure is. Yeah, it's 1 penny out. And believe me, the guy that I knew, he'd want that penny. Yeah. The hell you mean I'm a penny short? Tear everything down. You print out every transaction, you find my money. Yeah. And God forbid you bank at a bank that someone that has the same name as you at a bank, and that's happened before too. Accidentally, we deposited it into another guy. Well, how many people have the same? Well, we got 3 people that are banking here that have the same name as you. Well, that's how the mistake. Where's my money? Boom, boom. It got transferred. It got this, that. It's lost somewhere in the Ethernet. Sure it is. Sure it is. Madness is what YouTube has created. And we're going to send all the madness back to these people because we don't want it. They created it. They can have it. We got rid of the penny up here in Canada. Now we round up or down to the nearest nickel. Well, them Canadians are ran by the Frenchmen, I think. Oui. I think. So they might have a different thing up there. That's all French and everything up there in Canada. Great people, but Canada's even got nut jobs. No? Am I right, Slink? I imagine there is. Oh, man. All right, time for me to go do some work. I want to thank all you ladies and gentlemen. Now, do we have any proof of anything? No, we're just YouTubers. We make our theories, assumptions, whatever. Do I believe that the government and some of these people were telling the truth? Yes. And we're seeing it on YouTube, and we're seeing a lot of stuff. That is true. And we're hoping that they're connected to a production agency or a movie business. We're hoping they are. But it's starting to look like they're not. And I believe we were all duped by a bunch of mad idiots. And there is talk about the crime community on YouTube, and the drama crime community, which really is where all this is coming from. It ain't the real crime channels. It's these drama crime channels that have created the madness. Well, and it's spread. Why? Views and subs. They get a lot of views and subs. They do. That is true. I'm not going to argue with them on that. They get a lot of subs, they get a lot of views, and they make a lot of money. Nothing wrong with it. From what the government's saying, there's nothing wrong with it. Unless it's fake. Unless they're making fake GoFundMes and, stuff like that. Then that is breaking the law. But I don't know. But I got a yard to go cut. You guys have fun. It is 12 o'clock here, a little after 12. And I'm going to go cut a yard, make a couple dollars, and then I got one more yard to cut tomorrow, and then I'm off the whole week until next Friday and Saturday. Oh, joy. I can tell the weather's coming. My back is killing me. Plus, I've been eating a lot of tomatoes, and I've stayed away from tomatoes for a while, and my joints and my arms and back started feeling a little bit better, but the past couple weeks I've been eating a lot of tomatoes, spaghetti, homemade spaghetti, SpaghettiOs, and maybe there is something to this saying that tomatoes cause inflammation. I don't know. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe I'm just 50 now and getting old. I don't know. I really don't care. Am I going to stalk anybody, hunt any of these people down? No, that's not my job. Leave that up to the guys that make 50 grand a year, 75 grand a year, the police and the government. Ain't my job. We'll watch them. We'll keep track of them. But it ain't our job to go after them, because these people will kill to keep their freedoms or to keep their evilness away from everybody. No, tomatoes. Raphael said, don't worry about the effing tomatoes. You smoky dope. No, I'm smoking a cigarette, Raphael. And you know what? Even if I did, you know what? I think I might try cannabis. I've been watching some channels and they say it'll help you sleep. Plus, it'll take pain away. And they sell it all over the place out here. Even at the gas stations out here, they sell CBD cannabis, THC flower or whatever in these jars at the gas stations out here. Gummy bears, all kinds of stuff around here. Well, probably because it's legal in Sturgis, and I'm like 5 minutes away from Michigan, so. And it's legal there for recreation and everything. I don't know. Maybe I will try it. There's nothing against smoking cannabis. It's not a drug that they thought it was, back then. And I got no problems with cannabis. I never seen someone smoke a doobie, and flip out and go kill people. It just don't work that way. And my beliefs. I've known people, hippies from the 60s and 50s and the 60s, and they don't act like some of the people that we're seeing on YouTube. and they smoke cannabis all day long. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably just the government, somebody, probably the healthcare system. Why? Because if they think you're smoking cannabis, then they can deny you your health care. That's probably why people are, you know, well, he's smoking cannabis, so now we're going to dump him from our healthcare system. And oh, well, just another tool for the government to save money and do what Hitler did, you know, deny his people freedom when they claim you're free. You're allowed to do anything, but you can't do this, or we'll take your disability or social security away. We'll penalize you. It's instead of trying to save lives and let someone try and at least make a comfortable living, these people want to lock you up in prison. They want to take your disability. They want to take your social security, and you've committed no crimes, but trying to heal yourself by smoking cannabis. You know, it's phenomenal what we're, and people say, well, we don't live in the Nazi regime. Are we really? We don't. I think there's a little bit of the bloodline there somewhere in our government, and with these healthcare plan people and all this and that, where they deny you medication that could have saved your life. What does that tell you, folks? You know? You're right, Raphael. Everybody smokes cannabis these days. Everyone smokes weed now, and people are bigger assholes than ever. I don't know. I know people that smoke cannabis. I've smoked it before. It didn't turn me into an a-hole. It didn't make me come up and do bad things. I mean, I don't understand it, but that ain't my job. That's why these government people and politicians make millions and millions a year to protect and serve the people. I don't know. I'll give anything a shot. I don't care. Cannabis or whatever. Yeah, that's the least of our troubles, people. Then again, some people say they might be using cannabis and legalizing it to kill people. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. It ain't me. Only God knows. I don't know. But you guys have a good day. Be safe. Thank everyone for stopping in. Slink, Izzy, DW, all you great ladies and gentlemen. And I got work to do. I'll be back later in a couple hours. And yeah, be safe. And do I know anything? No. I'm just going off all these videos that I watch and then reviewing the people and the videos. And no, I don't know Betty Wabash or whatever her name is. I don't know Greeno. I don't know Harmon. I don't know any of these idiots. No, I don't know Ernie Shell or any of these people. I don't know them. I've been in their chats. I watch their channels. But that's my job as a citizen and a father and a grandfather or whatever, is to make sure we watch the idiots. And they might not be idiots. It might be Ernie Shell is not taking his medication. I've been there before. Mr. Shell. If you're on medication, take it. Maybe he's been on medication, but it's actually damaging him, meaning he's ODing on it. It's built up. He might have been on medication for so long, and it's built up in his kidneys, liver, and other body parts. And he might be ODing on it like I was. I was on that olanzapine or olanzapine for a long time. Finally, it built up my system, shut my system down. I almost died. Just having muscle spasms and all kinds of shit, man. Put on massive amounts of weight. And they had to take me off of it. I've been off of it for about a year and a half, 2 years. And I am starting to feel better, but it's been built up in my system for so long. It will do more damage in the long run. Short term, yeah, it was good, but after a while, it was messing with me pretty bad. So, yeah. Yes, Slink. Have a good day. Raphael, everyone have a good day. Be safe. I got work to do. I'll be back later. Love, peace. And all these people that I talked about are innocent till proven guilty. And do I know any of these people? No. It might be all lies that these people have put out. Why? It's a scam to try and have people sued for slander. And I think the government's starting to see a lot of these people. Why would they have put their whole life story out? Well, they're not actors. They're not supermodels. They're not rock stars. And the only explanation I can think of is they wanted people to attack them and say things so they can try and get them on slander and sue. That's how these people make a living, suing people. That is true. I hate being smart. I'm going to go back to being dumb. If that's okay with my chat. If that is okay with YouTube, I want to go back to being an idiot and playing songs and music. Sure, it takes me months to learn a song, but I'll learn it eventually. If I watch enough of Dave Levine's channel and Marty Schwartz, may the Schwartz be with you. And there's a couple other guys that I watch to learn on guitar and whatever songs. Hey, it might take me a while, but at least they're teaching an idiot how to play guitar, right? Well, I already knew how to play guitar before I was on YouTube, but people are like, you never knew how to play guitar. It's like these people think they grew up with me and you never know how to play guitar. And you're an idiot, whatever. Okay. They're all right. Slink says they're all right. Oh, what they say about me? I know. They're all right. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? But Slink, have a good day, bud. Up there in Canada. Look, cuckoo. Please roll a bear poop. Maybe a white-tailed deer poop in a maple leaf for me and smoke it. Sped speeding. I don't know. I like guitar at work. Yeah. But I gotta go. I got stuff to do. Slink, you got videos out, Slink? Did I sub to Slink? I think I might have subbed to Slink. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure if I did. There's so many people I checked. I got rid of a lot of subs. I still got 300 something left, I think. How do you watch all these videos? I don't know. Cheers, mate. Be safe up there. Say hello to Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson for me up there in Canada and Neil Young. Say hello to him up there. I love them guys. Great bands. And I got work to do. I'll be back later. I got to psych myself out to cut the shard. And for one, I got to ask Jesus to help me make it through the day again. Now, you folks have a good day. Be safe. And like I said, all these people we talk about on YouTube are innocent until proven guilty, even though they make themselves shadier than crap. And they link themselves to these crimes. I don't know. But they are innocent. Speed is not good for you guys. Don't be doing speed or meth. It's not good for you guys. No, I gotta go. I gotta walk around and clear my lungs out and cough all this crap out while I'm cutting the yard and carrying around a leaf blower and a weed whacker and everything else. No, you folks have a good day and be safe, and God love everybody and peace and harmony. And all these people that we talk about on YouTube are innocent till proven guilty in the court of law and YouTube. So be safe. You were the meth head. No, I wasn't no meth head. I can play a meth head if you want in a role, but I wasn't the one that was addicted to it. So, and I want to thank Jesus for that. And most of it ain't meth, folks. I'm gonna give you a little hint. It ain't meth. It's battery corrosion off of a battery. Okay? If you want to know the truth, some of the meth that's going around is actually, you know, that white powder that's on your battery terminals when it builds up in it. That's what it is, folks. There you go. I didn't want to let that out to you folks, but that's what they've been snorting. Battery acid. So what is the whole thing? I don't know. I'm not a meth addict. Thank God for that. The old devil's dandruff. But what can you do? There ain't nothing you can do. Be safe. Love everybody. I don't know. Well, I guess, Raphael, if I sold meth, I might find a wife, huh? Raphael? Raphael said to me before, you need to sell crack. You'll have all kinds of women. Who knew? You know, we didn't know these things. I wish I would have known that a long time ago, but no, I'll pass on that. I got to go because they're spreading that evil back, and send that evil back to them people. I don't want it, Lord. I don't need it. I don't want it. Can't stand it. Don't need it. And Lord, can you get my money from them people and my soul and my cojones and my health? I'd appreciate it, Lord. King of Kings, the King of Light, the light within the dark. I'd appreciate it, Lord. I really would. In Jesus' name, of course. But now you folks have a great day. Be safe. Love everybody. And if you folks want to think I'm some kind of druggie or whatever, go ahead. You have the right to think that. You really do. And I don't blame you, but no, I'm not on meth or any heroin, any cocaine, any of that crap. And I don't even drink alcohol anymore. Maybe that's my problem. I need to start doing these things. That's the problem. I think that's the problem. I need to get into this stuff instead of being clean and sober from all that. I don't know. What a tangled web they've woven. I don't know. I got work to do. You folks have a good day. Thank everybody for stopping in. Love, peace, and I'll see you around on these YouTube madman streets. And I do want to give a shout out to the good women in the chats that I'm in and sub to. Incredible, strong, beautiful women. And their husbands are very lucky to be married or even dating some of these women. These women are intelligent. These women are independent, build houses, make their own wardrobes, and solve crime cases and everything. I want to give a shout out to them women. And them dudes that are good at what they do on these crime channels. And some of them are really good. Other than that, I got work to do. Talk to you guys later.